Hi, everyone. I'm Julie, and I have Marc Lepage here with us again today. Thank you so much, Marc, for joining me again from your from BC again. I'm really happy that you're joining me again. It's a
Well,
pleasure to have you on.
it's a pleasure to be here. That first one was great. We got some good stuff out, and I think now we can keep going with these for specific help on specific issues for the people of the world. So I'm glad to be here. Let's get this going.
Thank you so much. So as you know, I'm a life coach for how to be healthy, mind, body, and soul. And one of the things that I talk about with my clients is one way to do that, because we always talk about relationships, career, financial, happiness, just about being happy in general. And just one way to do that is about meditation. The one excuse that I hear all the time about meditation is, well, there's a lot of benefits about meditation, but one of the excuses I hear all the time people saying is, I don't have time. I don't know if you can relate. I don't know if your clients are saying, well, I don't have time for meditation, but I know my clients, that's what they're saying. They're saying, well, I have kids, they have school, they have homework, I have to go to the gym, I have to make meals, do the dishes, and then I'm really tired and I just have to go to bed. But what I say is, there's a lot of benefits for meditation, and I just basically explain to find the time, because it's really important to meditate. Can you elaborate on some of those benefits of meditation?
Absolutely. I love talking about meditation because it definitely changed my life. I feel it changed your life, and it's a game changer. It's a life changer. You don't see the world in the same way once you start. And what you've said about time, that's the number one reason. Or excuse. And I don't like the word excuse. And we give a lot of reasons, but at one point these reasons become excuses, and you're kind of working against trying to meditate. But time is what I have no time. I have no time is all I hear all the time. And there's a second one also, or I've tried it and it didn't work, or I don't know how to do it. Well, just like practicing anything in life, you'll get better at it for sure. But speaking of time, and in these times right now, time is something that people are rediscovering. And I have a feeling that people now have so much time because they're not going to work that they don't even know what to do with it, because they've been running their lives on autopilot. And now that you have time, they're like, what do I do? So what I'm saying to people right now is, you finally got bonus time in your life. And if your only excuse about meditation was about time, well, here you go. This is the greatest chance you've ever had. Because what I've also noticed that people know the benefits. They hear about it all the time. It's everywhere. So now it's a question of, are they ready? Do you want to try this? And I'm full of tricks and bags of my tricks. So if you want to get into that, I'll let you decide if you want me to get into where the people could start and where people can just test and practice for their meditation for the first time.
I think a lot of people where when they hire coaches for one-on-one coaching is because we always hold them accountable for the changes in their life. And then when I ask them, well, have you been meditating? And then they say again, well, I don't have time. I hold them accountable. And that's what coaching is that they have someone to hold them accountable for doing that. But meditating is so important. I know some of the benefits for some of the people is, the depression. It can cure, it helps with depression. It helps with addictions, mental health. It can help with anxiety. It can help with eliminating the unknown, fear. It can just center you back, find stillness, bring you back in the present moment. Those are some of the things that I find meditation does. Is there any other benefits of meditation that I forgot to mention for yourself that you've seen in your clients?
Well, what you've mentioned is exactly right. And what I would add is the effect or the feeling that you get once you can get into the meditation. And quickly, what happens is in your life, and when you think of stuff, you're in it. You're like in the dream, and you're part of what's going on. what meditation can do, even with a 5-minute, 10-minute meditation, if you start small, you become somehow the observer of your actions, the observer of what is going on around you. And at that point, you can take different decisions and different courses in your life and different choices, because you become aware of your impact on this reality. You're not just in it, you're actually watching yourself react badly or be impatient to your child. And when you're not the one doing it and giving all your reasons why it's, oh, I need to do this right now, the child needs to understand this, but there's different ways to do it. And when you observe yourself doing it in a way that you're not even proud of yourself, then you realize that you're the only one that's in control of your actions and your thoughts. And you get this inspiration to change. And sometimes you come out of a meditation and you instantly change, because you somehow reprogram yourself because you're aware of your impact. And once you're aware, awareness is my biggest word. Once you're aware of the impact that you have on yourself and others and your choices, that's where the game can change. And meditation is the only way I found that I can get to that place and where I can activate those changes that I want in my life. So there.
I think most people, for someone that's never meditated, but before, I always say start with 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Find 5 minutes, try 5 minutes, and then try and move it up to 20 minutes a day. I mean, there's so many benefits of meditation. So are there any, what would you suggest for someone that's new, just starting out with meditation? I know personally, I like to just sometimes use guided meditation, not always. Sometimes I'll just put meditation music and just sit there and not think of anything for 20 minutes. But is there some specific meditations that you like using, or free, maybe right now, just free tools for people that they can use? What are some of your favorites?
All right. Well, great question. And the only way I think I can answer that is to bring you through the process, a little bit about the process I use and how I got into it and stuff like that. So about 5 years ago, I was at a point where I was reading books on self-growth and who I was, trying to figure out why my patterns weren't working and how I could start fixing myself. And every book I read went and pointed to meditation. So one day I decided, I was having these emotions, and I decided, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll take the time and I'll do it. And it was a 5-minute meditation on just how to calm down. It was just calm down. And when I came out of that, I was a little different. So I know that 5 minutes is more than enough to get the ball rolling and activate something in yourself. And the way I did it is YouTube. YouTube is completely free, and YouTube is loaded with any kind of meditation you're looking for. It could be just sound, it could be just music, it could be binaural beats, just whatever you need. It could be guided. And what I decided to do is, somehow YouTube has a video on everything, a guided meditation on anything. And if you're having trouble with sleep, or trouble with anxiety, or trouble with anger, or trouble with a new career you're envisioning, there's a meditation on it. And what I tell my clients is you can type in guided meditation for, and then put in whatever you're looking for. And then you can add the time. Is it a 5 minute, 10 minute, 20 minute? Or just get lucky. But I would definitely start with something that you want to focus on. So you would search guided meditation on, and the length of time you're looking for. And if it's brand new to you, I would go with 5 minutes. There's a 5-minute meditation online for just about any condition you're looking to fix.
So I just want to close off on this subject, because I think it's really good for meditation. I just don't want to keep these videos too long.
Yeah.
But with that being said, with everything that's happening in the world right now, is that I feel like meditation would be an efficient way right now to just instill some stillness, some peacefulness. Just go within. We can't control outside, so basically just go within. Do you think that's really important, that people actually start doing it, and start doing it today?
Oh, I would I were you, I would start doing this as soon as this little thing is over. Um, Definitely, as soon as you can get into this, um, it changes you. But what I'll also add very quickly, that the output that you give after in the world, or the energy that you have after, you become calm and you become joyful, and that downloads into other people. So it's time now, and the energy around the world right now is there's a lot of meditators meditating. There's actually people organizing special meditations day. We're looking, I know there's one group looking for a billion meditators at the same time on April 4th, something like that.
Yeah, April 4th, yeah.
So I'm
Exactly.
definitely getting into that. And it's not what we can't get into this today, but it's not only about what you're going to feel, but it's also what you project and what people around you will feel. And if we can get that whole energy, that whole system going at the same time, we can shift some stuff on Earth. So that's what I'm hoping.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. I know you're really busy and, you know, you're away, but I really appreciate it. It's a little different when you're in a different time zone. It's a little more complicated for you because you have to get up a little earlier to try and coincide with my specific time zone. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a good day. I'm sending lots of love to everyone watching and to you as well, Mark. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.